There's like different purposes attached to like these empathic abilities as well. So for example, for those who have developed empathy as a coping mechanism during like certain phase of their life, like they wanted to different like experience different thing. For example, if let's say if you have someone has developed as like an adult during like a near death experience or like a surgery or something, or like such some other intense experiences that they went through in their life. So like there are like certain souls who wanted to experience like both the mundane, like a simple human experience, versus like a mystical experience in their life, so that they can differentiate between the both. So like that could be one of the purposes, like that a soul wanted to go through this experience to experience like the duality, like have both experiences within one lifetime. And there can be certain souls who, for example, and especially people who are like highly intuitive, like there is like a downfall to being highly intuitive. Like if you are able to see the deeper truth of certain situation, there's a possibility that one can in because they can see the deeper truth, they feel disconnected from the other people's truth in this situation, because deeper truth actually resonates more. So in that knowingness of deeper truth, one can ignore like the other people's truth, because everyone's truth is different, right? Like for example, let's say if someone is moving through a difficult experience in their life, and you are highly intuitive and you know what the deeper truth of that situation is, but in that process, like you don't want to ignore what this person is actually really going through in this moment, that is this person's truth. So with people who are highly intuitive, there's a tendency to ignore like other people's truth, and that is what like a soul might come and experience. Because when someone is really empathic, or when someone is really like highly sensitive to other people's energy, thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, it just keeps them grounded in other people's truth while knowing the deeper truth as well. And then there could be like other higher purpose too, for the reason like we wanted to experience empathy as a coping mechanism. And that could be that because what really happens in when we are empaths, right? Like and I'm going to do like a video like right after this video, of like energetically what really happens in an empath's energy body, when we are like empaths basically. So how is like an empath's energy body different from like someone who is not? Because that awareness actually changed my life. So what really happens when being an empath is that our aura, like it becomes one with everyone else's aura. So there's like no separation, like we come out of the illusion of separation as empaths, and like and that's how we are able to feel everyone else's thoughts, emotions, and sensations as our own, because there's no separation. We are not experiencing that separation. So when a soul wants to learn about themselves, like who they truly are, then also we develop em- like empathic abilities as a coping mechanism, so that in order to like release that coping mechanism, in that process we know ourselves better. That okay, like in this moment I'm having this thought, but this is not really my thought, so I'm going to release it. So in that moment you know what my thought is, and that is like you're becoming more aware of self, or like this is not my emotion, So how am I truly feeling in this moment? And then you're connecting even more with yourself. So one becomes like more aware of self during like being an empath as well. So yeah, so like these are certain, and of course like there could be like other numerous reasons. Like we have like 7 billion souls, right, experiencing, like, and so many of us are experiencing. And like I think like another could be another is, I feel that like we are in this time where we are moving towards like integrating with the source itself. Like we are getting closer and closer and closer to the golden age. And in this moment, like right now on earth, we need like a lot of souls who actually like can feel other people's emotions, and create like a balance between like those who can't, and the kind of like things that are and events that are happening with people who are actually not sensitive to feeling other people's emotions. So kind of like young souls.